It's in the game.
I would imagine they did. I'd imagine that a dog knows that. Maybe not that they're like a dog, but they're like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not the question. Let's get to the video.
Right now, there's a dog lying on a couch somewhere, staring at the
I
wall.
know.
And if you asked its owner what it's thinking about, they'd probably say something like nothing, or food, or squirrels. But what if that's wrong? What if behind those eyes there's something looking back? What if that dog knows on some level that it exists? Or, and this is the question that should actually keep you up at night, what if it doesn't? What if you are the only kind of thing in the entire universe that knows it's alive? In 19...
That has like a consciousness of. And today we're next to horror movie fates where you beg for death. A lot of the time, I wouldn't even get to the horror movie fate part. I'd already be dead because I jumped out the car. You know what I'm saying? Going 70 miles an hour, or I grabbed the gun out of the
No
perpetrator's
position in
waistband
American
and I hit
sports
myself in
feels
the
the
head.
pressure
I
or
hit
the
him
weight on
first.
their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Tech's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Dropping back, it's Kane. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free. Fourth down is coming up, and the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Ball's pulls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So the Clemson Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Might as well give it to him again. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Grab near the marker, it's Williams. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
The sure hands, it's Haynes. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Rivers.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass, it's King. It's on target and complete. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. On the ground, it's Haynes. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running to Green. He's loose down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the... Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Tackle is made at the 17-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Tigers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. trying to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Moves away as he feels pressure. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else.
Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Dropping back, it's King. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Rivers. And boy, is he close to that first. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over Louisiana. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man! Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front, those big boys that could get. Quarterback that played relentless. Those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make. And you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
28, Georgia Tech, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Stockton. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sends it back in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Hosley. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's King. Grabbed behind the line, it's Haynes. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Here we go, sack. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They just keep firing. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And, man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Steps away. Finds his man. It's Randall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. High the chains now on second and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. The short hands, it's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running into the open space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime. There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They're dealing with a second and long. Pocket breaking down. Trying to find his man in the middle. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. Kept it, and he's past the marker.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's King. Plucks it out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Motion from the back. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Haynes. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone and the 10. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going for 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to take a shot. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much worse as the defender was right there.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's got it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Tigers are in the hurry up. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to the run, it's Randall. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. He might want another play. To the air, it's Klubnik. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice.
Touchdown, Clemson! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this. Running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Vanderbilt. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff to the single back. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. Give to the running back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The offense changing the play. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Klubnik. Here's the pressure. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes... vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw again. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Lets it fly. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rivers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Gets the back moving. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Got some room to run. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game.